Hello, my name is Dr. Birger Baastrap. I've been a chiropractor for over 30 years. I live and work in Alaska, and I've been using BioPods for quite a while, both myself and selling to my patients. And what got me originally started in using inserts in my shoes was back as a teenager. I had some pretty severe knee pains that we couldn't really figure out what was going on with. And we ended up going to see a podiatrist that figured out it was actually my feet that were having issues, not my knees. And as such, we got some orthotics made, and at the time they came in metal. That's how they were made, with a tiny piece of leather on top of it. Really rigid, really hard, very uncomfortable. And they would go in the back room every once a month or so. I'd go in, knock the heck out of them, and I'll put the newly formed inserts into my shoes. And of course, every time they would try to build up my arches, and the thinking at the time was that, oh well, we can build up the arch, you lost them, we'll build them up. And I'm here to tell you that that's not possible. But nonetheless, that kind of got me thinking and understanding that, just because you have symptoms in one place doesn't mean that's where it's kind of coming from. So that's kind of got me started on the understanding of that feet can cause a lot of problems that later on I've been using here in my chiropractic career. And I've been prescribing BioPods for a lot of my patients, and they've really been happy with them. And I also used other inserts over the years, but this seems to be the easiest insert to use, and so it's something I've been recommending for quite a long time. The thing about it is that when you consider about the structure of the feet, you have to look at, is it the insert that actually is holding the arches in the feet, or is it actually the structures of the foot itself? It's kind of like the same thing when you put, let's say you like to sit and hunch over and you have bad posture and see an ad and say, oh, let me put this nice brace on and I can put my shoulders back and sit really straight. And then you realize that once you put take the brace off, you're kind of slowly coming down again. Obviously, the brace isn't doing the work. The thing is, you got to get your own structures, your muscles to do the proper work. And that's the thing that is the same thing for the feet, is that if you don't train the feet to do the proper work, any insert is not really going to be more than just a temporary kind of thing. And remember, a brace is something that only should be used temporarily. It should not be used on a continual basis. So what we're trying to do with the BioPods is trying to make sure that we are continuing enhancing and training the feet to do what they need to do, in the sense of creating the arches and creating the shock absorbency that we need for when we're walking and doing our daily lives.